Right.
Herash versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death! Greetings, traveler.
Okay, and DivingDart opens with a polite hello.
And CreeperGirl opens with a Murloc Raider. Interesting hand she's got there.
Mm-hmm. Fairly interesting hand that Dart's got as well. Very high-powered Beast Hunter deck there.
Creeper's looking at a lot of taunts. The problem is she's on 2 Lord of the Arenas, so she's going to be a little off curve here, unless she wants to coin something early. She can't use her Execute right now, and she has a Wolf Rider, 2 Wolf Riders. Looks like a very aggro deck.
Yes, it seems so. So she attacks and triggers the Bear Trap. Throws Wolf Rider into it, which doesn't exactly put them at any... Well, they're not really any different to where they were last turn. The Infested Wolf is out, which will spawn 2 spiders upon death.
I hate that card. Very, very aggro deck. She's going to go ahead and pop the Death Rattle.
Alright, so we've got the 2 1/1 spiders on there, and Dart is playing the Jeweled Scarab to discover a 3-cost card. You've got Saboteur, you've got Iron Beak Owl, you've got Tink Master Over Spark. Oh, and he chooses to take the Tink Master. Not what I expected. That was actually a really good play.
That was. He's got a powerful board out now. He's only down by 3 health, and Creeps has to react, otherwise she's going to be taking 8 damage to the face here. It might be worth it to coin Lord of the Arena, but she's going to Murloc aggro and armor up.
Let's see what Dart's answer to that is. He's just picked up a Hound Master, which he could use to buff the... I can't remember what it's called, the Devil Saw.
The Devil Saw, yeah.
Yeah, there we go,
That's
he's
exactly
going
what's
to.
happening. So got some damage coming down. And honestly, after you get the Devil Saw out of Tank Master, trading him for low-level minions is not that bad, because you can get the board clear and give yourself some nice advantage.
So, creature using the Execute, there goes the Tink Master, and Warsong Commander
I wondering if it might
is
not have
on
been
the
better to, I'm wondering if it might not have been better to run them Scout into the Devil Saw and then use the Execute.
Probably. So, let's see. Dart has quite a few options here. See what he's going to use. I personally would play the Ball of Spiders, but then that's me, because I just like Ball of Spiders as a card.
He's turtling up and going max face damage is what he's doing. I can't really blame him.
Yep, that's
that
a
board
very
control.
powerful Devil Saw.
Now, if Creeper can hang on, she's got 2 Lords of the Arena and a Boulder Fist Ogre and a Girabashi. There's a lot of damage that could come out from her. The problem is, can she manage to stop from face tanking it?
Job done.
Using the coin and armoring up. So now it is Dart's turn, and he's picked up a multi-shot. Can't use it because there's only 1 enemy creature on the field, so he plays it a freezing trap.
Yep.
Runs his Beastmaster into it. Hits steady shot to take off the armor, and that's 10 damage to the face. Creeper is
down to
in
4.
trouble.
Can't really use the Heroic Strike because anything that she tries to hit with face is going to leave her in an even worse
The gates
spot.
are open.
That's what we call saying something super obvious, guys. Gonna go ahead and armor up and try to weather the storm for a minute here.
Ooh, a Desert Camel. Don't do too many of
You
those.
love that card.
Oh, that was a good that was a good play.
Clutch multi-shot.
And the well played first match goes to DivingDart, newcomer to the tournament. Round 1 to the DivingDart.
Alright, so Creeper's gonna have to switch off of her previous deck now. Alright, just waiting on them to select their decks.
It was quite a few nice plays there from newcomer.
Yes, that Devilsaur, buffing that thing up, ended up as an 8/8. Was I would not want to be looking at a Devilsaur like that across the board for me. Let's say it's actually, I have a combo saved specifically for big minions like that, which is the Frostbolt and then the I can't remember what they call the card. Is it it's not Ice Lance, it's the one that shatters frozen enemies.
I think that one is just called Shatter.
Yeah, you're right, it is just Shatter. It's a great combo. Fantastic for dealing with big minions. It's not the most cost-effective thing in the world, but if you find yourself backed into that corner, it's better than nothing.
Versus Rexa.
Yep. Right, so here is the next match. DivingDart has switched to Rogue. Creeper is now trying Hunter.
And a much better opening draw for Creeper this round, actually. Iron Forge, Bloodfin Raptor, River Crocolisk, and the Corehound.
So both players have had their first turns.
This is our town.
And DivingDart is choosing to use the Coin Defiers Ringleader play. What's it,
Creeper
Defiers
has tracking, so...
Right. Bloodfin Raptor out as an answer.
More than likely, Dart's just gonna... is he gonna... Yeah, he's gonna go face with a dagger. I'd trade the Defias in and then hit with the Ringleader. If you come down to it, the Bandit's a free card anyways, so any value you get out of it's good value.
Let's see what answer Creeps has for that. She's going to use the tracking. Decides to put in another Iron Forge Rifleman. Of course, with
Still
the Battle Cry.
with the 2/2 on the board. I love messing with this board entirely too much. If I stop paying attention, guys, it's because I'm firing lasers.
my favourite's the Grand Tournament board, but then you know that I kind of have this this habit of breaking the training dummy.
Yes, you do. Multi-shot.
Oh!
Nice. Secures board control again.
Well played. DivingDart acknowledges that it was a good play.
I sail the slimy deeps.
Is this a pirate rogue?
It's not a specific rogue card, but Blackwater Pirate is one that's come from the new expansion. Weapons cost 2 less. 2 attack, 5 health.
Locked and loaded.
And an Iron Forge Rifleman is out, does 1 damage to DivingDart's face.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
And here's an Argent
Horse
Horse Rider. It's one of those cards that that I include in my own Paladin deck because you can get like 4 damage out of it really because of the Divine Shield. Unless something happens to the shield, of course.
Mess with Tusk.
One of my favorite lines from a card in this game. Don't mess with Tusker.
Right, so what should we do?
Buffing up.
Steady shot.
I love the difference that the difference in tempo that different classes bring. This is a much lower damage game than what we saw last time. You know, I believe by this point last time we already had a 6/6 Devilsaur sitting on the board.
Thank you.
Alright, so Tomb Pillager is on the field. We'll add a coin to Dart's hand upon death.
Tomb Pillager, one of those cards that's really annoying if you can bounce it. You know, just the Tomb Pillager juggle can make your opponent's life absolute hell.
Yep. Well, Dart might have control at the moment, but the hand he has is not exactly great for continuing.
Locked and loaded.
Creeper is just continuing to go for the face.
There's an Undercity Huckster there.
And if I were Creeper, I'd probably be hanging on for, trying to get rid of that Tomb Pillager and then maybe the Corehound Raid Leader combo if you could get it off safely. Right now, of course, running the Tomb Pillager in, just take the Corehound down as soon as it's played.
Job's done.
Relatively close here, going into 8 mana. Creeps could choose to flood the board here if she wanted to.
Yep. Of course, Dart did use his sprint, so he has actually added a lot more options to his hand.
Yeah, sitting on 8 cards 9 with that draw.
Oh, he's got a Shadow Strike in there.
That could be bad news.
Use of Betrayal.
Very good play. Secures easy board control, and now he can do 7 damage to the face.
Looks like he's going to be a little bit more than that.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
I would not buy a funnel cake from the Undercity Huckster, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't know where that cake's been.
Yeah, that dude obviously does not know anything about food safety laws.
Well, there goes Dart's most powerful card. But is it too little,
He's
too
still
late?
got lethal.
Well played.
Well played.
An exchange of
All
well
right.
played, and it's 2-0 to DivingDart. Newcomer making, he's doing well in his first match.
I think Creeper might have made a few mistakes there. At least go for the Corehound. It's a big enough threat that you might can hang on for a turn and get something else out to help you maybe fight back a little bit. Unless you have lethal that turn, your opponent almost has to honor the threat of the Corehound because you'd never want to take 9 damage to the face.
Yeah, if all else fails and you've got a big minion in your hand, play it out there, because your opponent might go for it, and that might be all the time you need.
Yeah, there's also that kind of mental game factor of, I'm not scared of you, look at what I got. I don't care if I'm down.
Right.
Creeper is switching to Priest. Now, I will just say for the record, I've played Creeper a lot, and Creeper is really evil with Priest. I mean, Priest is just an evil deck anyways. It's my least preferred matchup, especially as a mage.
DivingDart
Trog.
is choosing to use a Shaman deck.
Trogs are so adorable.
Is someone injured?
That's debatable. But,
And the bane of everybody's existence when you play Priest, the North Shar Cleric.
yep. Maybe a very low-powered card, but it is definitely one of those ones you want to get off the field as soon as you can.
Yeah, it definitely can swing a game. That draw.
Ooh, Forked Lightning there.
Very
Takes out
nice.
one, and the Trog will take out the other. But it does mean that DivingDart will be left with only 1 mana next turn. He does have something to play for that 1 mana, but no, he's got 2 things to play for that 1 mana.
Creeper deciding to turtle up behind that Frostwolf Grunt, probably not a bad idea. Unfortunately, it's not going to do really any good, and continuing to develop that Tunnel Trog.
Alright, that'll have Dart with 3 next turn, but he's somewhat at a disadvantage because he does have something he can play. The problem with overloading of the Shaman is sometimes it does limit your options.
Especially when the deck just does not want to give you that unlock card.
Yep. DivingDart remembering to say hello.
Chillin' Yeti, one of my favorite cards because it's, it may not have any special effects on it, but it's such good value. A 4/5 for 4 is a great card.
It's another one of those that if it's on the field, you do generally tend to try and target to get off the field.
Like, great to put in almost any deck. Really versatile card. And the Stoneclaw Totem.
That's a good totem to get from the powder, because having an extra shield in the way.
Well, and
always
Creeper
a good
could
thing.
have, Creeper was in position to take out that 4/1 Tunnel Trug, and you definitely want to protect, that card as long as you can. And DivingDart's put a fair amount into developing that Trug, so he's definitely gotten more than his value out of it. But as long as you can hang on to it. And here comes the Fire Elemental. This is starting to look a little dire for Creeper. She doesn't have an effective answer to this in her hand.
No.
Holy Smite will clear that 4/1, so find a little breathing room here.
But now she has to deal with the problem with the Fire Elemental.
Using the Girabashi, I would assume, as the threat piece, it can be killed very quickly by the Fire Elemental and either the Unbound Elemental or the Tunnel Trog. But still, you see something with 7 health on the board, you kind of want to get rid of it before you can enact the Enrage on it. So that thing from below. Very interesting card, costing 1 less for each totem you've summoned.
Yep, there goes DivingDart at the Tunnel Trog, but he got value out of it. Took out a very
Shadow Word Pain.
oh yeah, the shadow, the original 2 Shadow Words I absolutely hate, because just whenever I had a good minion out, my opponent would always seem to draw it and use it.
Priests always, it's just like mages always have a Pyroblast or a Flame Strike. Priests always have Mind Blast. Or not Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pain, Shadow Word Death.
And
Ragnaros
is on the field.
That's gonna be lethal.
And that is 3-0 to DivingDart. This is the best of 5. I think that is game.
That is, in fact, game. Good job, Creeper. DivingDart is going to move on.